I work for a market research company. Do you have any idea what exactly market research do? Whenever a new product comes in the market, they do the research on that. They take the feedback, they take the do the research currently what all products are there in the market, what people like in the market, what they dislike in the market. So there is no right or wrong to it. Whatever you feel like, if something you like, some feature you like, you just tell me. If you think, if there is anything which you dislike, you just let me know. Don't feel nervous, it's normal understanding. As I said, my name is Kapil. I resides in Delhi only, and they are my colleagues. They are just here to understand how the things are being done at your household. If you have purchased anything, what all do you think before purchasing the product? Then we have certain concept, the new feature which we want to launch it. We take the opinion on that. So what we will do is just tell me a little bit about yourself, your name, your age, what all you do, who all are there in your family, and then we will take a small tour of your kitchen to understand where you have where you have placed your purifier. As you know, my name is Hemant. I'm 26-year old, and I'm currently working in Birla Industries in IT department in Bahadurgarh plant. I am having 4 members in the family, including my mother, father, myself, and my grandmother. And my father is a tailor. He's having tailor shop in Harinagar. I am born and brought up in Delhi only. We are residing here only. Great. You have been born here only? Yeah. From past 26 years, you are residing here? Yeah. So we go and have a look at your kitchen? Can we have a kitchen tour of yours? Yeah. Just tell me a little bit about your kitchen. This is, we are having a microwave. This is a place of microwave. Basically, that is a microwave place, and we have a slab for keeping the thing. Here we cook. There is a slot for cylinder, basically the gas stove, and all these are shelves. Like here we put the products, we put the cooking things, the things which we are not using on a daily basis, that is there in the closet, on the top closet. Like some buckets are there. If there is any kind of Ahuja, there is a, if we have to store rice and all, we can put on the top cabinets. And if there is any things which we are not using on a daily basis, the things which we use on a daily basis, that is there in a lower cabinets. This is our cups cabinet, and we are having a RO over here, and here is over here also we have some utensils. Can you just put can you just open it? I'll just open it up for you. So this particular shelf is for small utensils, yes. And rest of the utensils are on the below cabinets. If you are going to open this, we will have the utensils which we use on a daily basis, the glasses, the plates. And you have a cups here also. We have a small shelf over here. We can use the one which we use on a regular basis. I want to talk to you about the purifier. When did you bought this purifier, the LG purifier? In 2017 we have purchased this purifier. In 2017 September. Before that also you were using a purifier. This is our first purifier only. Before that, what you were using? We are using our direct tap water. Sometimes we used to boil the water and we used to drink. Otherwise, we used to drink a direct tap water which comes from the motor also. So this is your first purifier. Before that, you were using a direct tap water which comes from MCD. Are you having a MCD water only, or do you have a groundwater also? We have a submersible also. That is a boring water. If we don't have a water supply from MCD, then we can use that grounded water. We use a MCD water because the MCD water is a sweet water. So that's why we have the groundwater which is coming. It is hard also, and it is more salty also. Yes. So generally in use you are using a MCD water. Yes, and groundwater, when you have a need, then you will use it. In case of emergency, you will use the groundwater. You can also come and we are going to talk to you also. This is tea. You want to try? I want to try. That's why I was asking you. It is named as chai in Hindi. In Hindi, we call it chai. This is a normal tea. This would do. So you have to tell me the way you are using it. Where is the inlet from where the water goes? If we talk in terms of the water, is it this one? Yeah, they have given a connection to the tap. Since from the beginning you have a three taps, or before getting this purifier installed, you got the third tap done. We have three taps since from the beginning. We were not using one tap. This, which one is this tap? And we get a geyser water, the hot water in this tap. This is a direct tap water, and this is a tank. This is a MCD tap water we get from 6:30 to 7:30 till 8 we get in the morning, and in the evening by 6:30 we will get the water. We get the water in the evening for 1.5 hours, and this is joined with a tank, with the water tank, and this is a geyser tap. Right now geyser is not on, so we are going to have a cold water right now. So basically that is also attached with geyser and tank, right? The RO, you got it installation done from a company person. Yeah, he is the one who got the installation done. Are you able to capture everything? Yeah. So if we talk in terms of this filter, they have given this separate filter. It is a candle. After every service they change it. There is a candle in it. This is one filter. We, whatever fruits and all we wash all those fruits and all. How do you wash it? There is one filter. We wash the fruits and all. There is one filter in it. We use this water for fruits and vegetable wash. The it has 4 filters plus. Recently we got the servicing done. We will talk about the filter later, but if we talk in terms of the fruits outlet, did they inform you when you have purchased it? Yeah, they have informed us. And during the time of demo they have informed us about the fruit and vegetable outlet. and from this place the water goes over there. I can see one thing which I'm noticing, whether you have noticed or not, your pipes are very thick. In rest of the homes I have not noticed such thick pipes. The person who came to install it, everything is company fitted. The person who came for the installation, he got the things done. You might feel these pipes are thick because you have done comparison with others, but since from the beginning we have such a thick pipes, maybe you have done survey somewhere, maybe they are thinner, but since from the beginning you have such kind of a thick pipes. Yes, the person who come for servicing, he comes from the service, he comes from the company. We have a AMC. How much money you have paid for a AMC? If we have to get a filter change, then we have to pay for 5500 rupees. But if we have to get the inside filter change, and if we have to include only the service, it is a 2 or 3 service, then and they will charge us 3300 rupees. In that they will only change the candle. They bring one small kind of a machine, they will put a plug, they will just remove this cap, and they will just clean it with that mechanism. And they ask me not to use the water which is going to come for a couple of hours. In that AMC they doesn't change membrane and the filter. In a 2953 AMC they doesn't change the filter. Which one you which AMC you have? We have AMC of 5300. After 2 years we took this 5300 AMC. Earlier we were having 2933. After 2 years we are getting the servicing done, so we got the filter change also. When you got this installation done, since from the beginning you have installed it here, originally this is the place of your purifier. Yes, if we talk in terms of the space is according to this purifier also. This cabinets we got it done later on. We got this cabinet constructed later on. That's why we have left the space. When did you got this cabinet work done? uh, in 2020 October you got the work done. I think in 2019 we got this work done before pandemic. Okay, I want to understand what all features are there in your LG purifier. Can you just tell me? I don't know much about the features, but it is different from others. It has a 5 filter. It has a 4 filter inside and 1 filter is outside. Plus it has a UV facility. It is a mineral booster. The blue light which is there, it lit up because of the UV only. The ones the entire the process is over, the UV process over, the light becomes white also. Once the tank is going to get full and the water is going to completely UV sterilize, then light is going to become white. It's interesting. The 2 lights which is there, when we got the filter change, when we got the inside filter change, after that we are able to have these 2 lights. When I make a call, when I called the service person, then he told me the third light sensor, it is not working. Earlier we were getting a 3 lights, but now we are getting 2 lights. How you come to know the filter needs a service now? We have given a AMC, they give a call themselves after 3 months, after 4 months. Now your service is due, so then we will ask them to come to get the servicing done. Without AMC we have not got the service done. Do you have any idea what kind of a TDS is there? What is the TDS of your supply water? We don't have such idea. Whenever he does, it is visible in the machine, but we have not noticed the TDS level. If they are not going to give you a call, then how you come to know that whether the service is due or not? Maybe we are not able to come to know. but usually they give us a call. From past 4 years they are giving a call. After uh, we have taken a AMC, after taking the AMC they are giving the call themselves. Up till now we have not made any call. Even in AC also, we got the AC installation also, we have a AMC for it. Even we get a call from those people also. Great. Why you are using the earthen pitcher? Because of the heat, because of the summer, we are using this earthen pot. It is a natural cooler. Who drinks the water of earthen pitcher? We take out a RO water and we will put the RO water in the pitcher. How do you fill that this earthen pitcher? We will just take it out. Can you just show me how you are able to take out? We will just remove this platform. I will just carry the pitcher. I will just put the pitcher below. Can the pitcher is going to become heavy? We just fill the pitcher halfway, and then later on we will fill the other half of the pitcher with the vessel. If you can just show which vessel do you use. This is our daily exercise. In the night time we will fill the pitcher, because in the morning we will have a cold water. We avoid to drink a fridge water. Can you just show us how do you fill the pitcher? You just put the pitcher over here, and then you will put the water from the vessel as well. If you need to drink the water, from where do you will take? I will take it from the pitcher. In these winters we will take directly from the purifier, but in the summers we will prefer to have the water from the pitcher. For cooking we will take the water directly from the purifier. For what all other purposes do you use RO water? To make the tea, you have already covered the cooking. We are using it for cooking. Sometimes we are using it for drinking. Sometimes when the water gets over because of the summers, in the evening time it gets the water gets over, then we will start drinking directly from the purifier. There are certain vegetables which is are having colors and all. This we wash it from here. There are certain vegetables, when you will cut it, then you are going to wash it. Are you going to wash those vegetable also from this water? Yeah. Even after cutting the onion we are going to wash it with this water only, this RO water only. If we talk in terms of the lentils, rice, do you wash it in this water only? Through, yeah, we will wash it through this water only. In the evening time I'm at home only, so it is everything is done in front of me, so I'm aware of all the things. Is there any specific glass or tumbler which you use to pour the water from the purifier? No, there is no specific tumbler or glass. You will just you just put the vessel, and you will fill the water directly from the purifier. You can close the purifier now. Then we are going to put this water from the pitcher. When you are going to fill the pitcher, do you take the support? Yeah, yes. It's quite heavy. We don't drink refrigerator water. We prefer to drink the water from the earthen pitcher. Who drink the water from the fridge? His father drinks the water from the fridge. The chopped vegetable also, do you use? Do you wash it from this water? Yeah. Even the lentils and the pulses, do you the lentils and the rice, do you wash from this water? Yeah. If we talk in terms of the last wash I will do from the direct water. If direct water is not there, then I can take it from the RO also. Okay, interesting. Do you have any questions? They're discussing among themselves in Korean language. They will store the water. They will use the purified water in earthen pitcher to make it cold, because this is a natural cooler. Basically, this is used in a peak summertime. Otherwise, and also they have a refrigerator. They keep the bottles in the refrigerator as well. But auntie and his grandmother mainly use the earthen pitcher to drink the water. Again, they're talking in Korean. So can they show the utensil which they use to fill the water? This is the vessel which they use to fill in the water. First, he will basically it fills it half by placing it here, because this is heavy. He's not able to fill it completely. So he places it back here, and the remaining half is filled by using this particular vessel. Can you just show us the bottle? Do you fill the bottle? Is there any bottle in the fridge? We generally don't put the bottle in the fridge. What water do you use in the vegetable? To cook the vegetable, what water you use? I will take out the water from the RO. I will take out the water in the vessel, and I will. Can you just show it to them, please? How do you fill it? I just put it on a platform, and then uh, if there is a small vessel, I will just leave it. Otherwise, I will hold the vessel, because the bigger vessel is going to fall down. So at they have to hold the vessel, because it's a bigger vessel. They have to hold it. When they need to when they are going to knead the dough, at that time they will use this type of vessel. It has a good capacity, and they will place it here, but she has to hold it, otherwise it is going to fall out. She feels it may fall down. If it is going to be bigger in size, it is, if we are going to fill it more, it is going to fall down. At times it has fallen down if they are not going to hold the vessel with the hand. So basically, otherwise they will use the glass. How do you fill the glass? This is, it is not going to fall down. I'm not going to hold the glass. You can drink the water. Do they use the same water in the bathroom? No, they don't use it. Obviously, you have water in the refrigerator. We don't keep it. And right now, the refrigerator is not in a working stage because of the leakage of the gas. But you have a bottle. Yeah, we do have a bottle. Can you just show us the bottle, please? I have kept the bottle upstairs. Can there is there is another refrigerator upstairs. What the bottle which you have filled, I have kept it upstairs. The refrigerator is not working right now, so they have given the bottle upstairs to their neighbors. They will bring if you want. The upstairs also, it's our home. We have given it on a rent. Even the ground floor belongs to us. We have given it also on the rent. Can you just show it to them how the water comes out from the pitcher? Do you do you, when I'm in a hurry, then I will hold it. When I am when she's multitasking, then she will just keep the glass on the shelf. Otherwise, she will hold. What about this one? What percentage? What percentage he will hold the cup? So for all cooking purpose, she will use the water from here. I want to understand holding the cup and all. How many times do you hold the cup and you will fill the water, and how many times you will place the glass and you will fill the water? I usually don't hold. In winters we don't have a earthen pitcher. In winters I will open it and I will just fill the water and I will bring the water. In winters, when you do the cooking, you need a water to make the vegetable. Then how do you fill? You will hold the tap, and if it's a heavy utensil, then I will hold it other, basically because the surface or the platform is is a small, so she can put the glass. She doesn't have the apprehension it will follow. But if she has something like this, then she has to hold it. Even if she will place it here, then she has to hold it. So it is mainly when she is using glass, she will just places it here, and it will she will flips it up. Do you generally flips upward? Yeah, I generally flips upward. I don't flips it downward. One thing, she doesn't like to hold the tap. She will flip it up. This way she has to hold it, but she generally does this. She will flip it upward. So she generally flips it and leaves it. So so basically, do you think is there any kind of a problem with your purifier? They really like their purifier. Do you want any improvement? I will explain you the first thing in this. Either if it is going to have a double tray, we need to have a double tray which should be wider, uh, so we can open that double tray. One thing is that, and secondly, if we get a pipe, for example, if I have to fill the earthen pitcher, so I can directly put the pipe from RO to the pitcher. He's saying that if I got an extension, then rather than doing all this hassle of keeping the pitcher here and filling it from the vessel, I could fix the extension here and I can directly put in the pitcher. So it's like a hassle free. It's a like a second storage. The storage issue is going to get resolved because this is the earthen pot which you will find in most of the homes in North India during the summers because it's natural and it's better. An extension which can take this water directly and fill this up. This is at my cousin's place also. Even his cousin is having the same model. They will use it entire year, 2 to 3 months in a peak summer time. They will use it. It is quite heavy. If it is going to get dropped or anything touches it very solidly, then it is going to get break. This is just a mud. So this is everyday routine for him. He just mentioned before you came, this is my daily exercise in the night, because you have to put it here and you have to keep it back here. So this become his daily routine exercise rather than all this hassle. If there would have been an extension, it become easier. Where do you store it when you're not using this picture? Last two time it got broken. Since last 2 years it got broken, so every year they have to bring new. Because of this hassle only, because of this whole hassle. But are you able to store it? In my place also I have, in my home I keep it where we will not have any dust and all. Earlier we used to drink refrigerator water, but the moment the pandemic came, we start using the pitcher water more. Post corona they have stopped using the refrigerator water. But if it is, the pitcher is going to be saved this year, where you are going to put, we will put on the top cabinets. It's a general thing in, we all Indians, they put all this other lamps. How much is it for? This would be around for 400 or 300. After negotiation it is for 300 rupees. It is a different model. The one which we saw at the previous respondent house, that was a different type. This one cools more than the one which we have seen at the previous respondent. It cools the water more. The water capped in this is more cooler than the model which we have seen at the other respondent house. That was a normal pitcher, that was for 200, and this is for 300 rupees. This is covered. This is the cover. Throughout the day you are running it. In winters we just after filling it full, in winters we will just close down. In winters we have less consumption of water, so we just switch off to save electricity. In summer you can't close it because lot of consumption of water is there. In winters also we shut down in the night time, not throughout the day. Basically to save electricity they shut it off during the night time. But during the summers it's a regular thing, people are drinking, people are consuming water more, so they keep on a switch on mode. Mainly this is just led, there is not much power consumption. This is the pumps and all whole mechanism at the back end which consumes. Shall we move to the main area? Auntie, are you going to help me up? Can you just heat up the tea and you just give to the three people over there? You want to take some measurements? I have told him. Can you just do it again? She will just brew up the tea again because it become cool. The mic is off. Right now, they're not talking anything. We are just holding it for a minute. Client is trying to measure certain things. I will let you know when we will continue. So we are continuing. Hemant, when you have purchased this, whose decision it was that you have to buy a LG purifier? This has been recommended by a shopkeeper. You mentioned in 2017 you started, in 2017 September you bought this. Before that you were using normal MCB water. What happened because of which you have shifted to this RO, the purifier? Please give this mic. You can just sit closer to him. You just hold it. You just place it here. My father-in-law got expired. The guests were there at home. His cousin, he got a small baby. They bought the water from their home. He told me, you don't have a RO at home. My kid is going to have a problem if he will not have. Then he went. His cousin went to the Vishal. They went to the Chroma, and then they got the RO. At that time, we felt we should have a purifier. After that, they also purchased the same purifier. The cousin who went along with him, she also purchased the same purifier. You went to Chroma. Have you done any kind of a research before going to Chroma? Actually, our budget was approximately 10,000. How you have decided? I have seen a TV ad also through that. At that time, Cant ad was also coming. Then we have made a budget of 10 to 12,000 rupees. Then we went to the store. Me, my father, and my cousin went. We checked. Then the salesman basically told me, told us about this LG. This is our product. You have 5 filters, and it is good for minerals. Also, it has a mineral boost. If you have a baby at home, it is going to be more beneficial for a baby. So that's why we have bought this, but this was in the range of 25,000 rupees. So that was a challenge for us because it is double the amount. We have to double our budget. Everybody was saying that you have bought so expensive. Then mainly the reason of buying this purifier is after the recommendation of the salesman, the way he has explained the features and all, we have purchased it. It's interesting, but you have to tell me, you have a budget of 10-12,000 rupees. You might have seen in that range also. I'm telling you, there was a only two filter thing is there in 10-12,000 rupees. He also showed me that in the range of 10-12,000 rupees. But we really like the aesthetics of this LG. We like the shape. um, and this is of the tank is of stainless steel. I really like that. I don't want to have a container on the tank of plastic. But directly you move to 25,000 rupees budget instead of 10-12,000. In spite of 10 to 12,000 budget, what are the things which you really like in this purifier? One is the shapes and the looks. There is a tray, there is a knobs. uh, the I really like the water doesn't spills out. And in this we really like all those things. And he also showed me a product which is having a hot water and a cold water that was costing 35,000 rupees. But we told them we don't need it. It is going to be out of budget. Then we just tried to buy it out. Your father also went along with you. Yeah, father also went along with us, but my grandmother and the our grandmother got annoyed that how expensive RO you have bought. In this one only you have a 5 filters. At this at that time he showed me this only which has a 5 filter. Maybe he has this only. There was a hot and cold option was available with him, but that was more expensive. You have to tell me, Hemant. There are other models also. Which other company models you have seen? There was a Aquaguard. I have seen Kent. I also saw LG. I think I have seen these three models only. If we talk in terms of the water storage capacity, how much is the water storage capacity of this tank? It is a 8-liter tank. What do you think? 8 liter is appropriate, or do you have a smaller tank than this? As you told me, you have a water supply 2 times, and you have a groundwater also. This tank is enough in the night time when we fill. Uh, in the night time, 8-liter tanks goes away. In next morning, it is ready. So 16 liters we are consuming every day. In winters, we don't need so much of water, so 8 liter is sufficient for winters. You can have a tea first, otherwise it is going to become cold again. You can have the tea first and then we can talk. You can come and sit here. Thank you. So you have to tell me from 2017 you are using. Have you faced any issue or any problem with the purifier? As such, I have not faced any kind of problem. I have, Auntie, you can also come here. You come here and you just talk to us. You have to tell me what all features he has told you. He told you about a 5 filter. What else he has told you? He informed you about a stainless steel tank, UV, RO. He has told me other feature also. He told me others are only for RO, but this is having a UV rays. What is the benefit of UV? What he has explained you? Why we should use UV? It is going to boost the mineral. It is going to purify water more. The more minerals are going to be there, it is going to be beneficial for health. He informed us that also, and he gave an example of a baby. If a small baby is there, it is going to be beneficial for a baby, because my sister used to come again and again. I have two nephews. Then that was also one of the reason to buy this purifier. At that time when you were purchasing a purifier, do you have any kind of a concern how the maintenance will going to happen? At that time I was not aware about the maintenance. The service is going to be so expensive. Did shopkeeper informed you about the service? He didn't inform us about the service. Maybe if he would have informed about the service charges, then we might not have purchased this purifier. If we were aware of 5500 cost, then we should won't have bought it. If you just see, the normal RO will come in the cost of 10-12,000 rupees approximately. We have paid 10-12,000 rupees in the for the AMC of this RO. This is little bit expensive in terms of AMC. If you are going to buy little economical, the little cheaper RO, the AMC is going to be economical. I feel so. If somebody is going to buy a Mercedes, obviously the servicing of the Mercedes are going to be expensive. Interesting. How many times you got the filter changed? I got the filter change only once in 20,000. In 2020, in year 2020 we got it changed. Auntie told the service got recently done. He has just done the service. He has just changed the candle. The sediment candle he has changed. That happens in every service. Apart from that, he has not changed the inside filter. Interesting. It's a pure milk tea. You will like it. It's an Indian taste. You can have some cookies. What do you feel? How much liter water do you consume in a day? In the night time, it becomes empty. Approximately 10-liter water we consume on a daily basis, but it is the earthen pitcher gets empty. Approximately 10 to 12-liter water is going to get consumed. 8-liter, uh, I think the 8 liter pitcher is there. I want to understand from you how much water do you use from RO, because you are using for drinking, for cooking. Total, if you're asking, approximately 15-16 liter water we consume every day. Approximately 10 to 12 liters approximately 5-6 times we drink the tea in the day. Everybody drinks the tea. Now, when we are in the office and all, we come back late and we have a tea at that time. By that time, my mother uh, already had a tea. When you use the RO, when do you use the RO? As you have a earthen pitcher also, and the water becomes cool in that. In the morning time, I use the RO to make a tea. I need the dough and to cook the vegetable. I make the tea later on for cooking purpose. I have to cook the food for him. For kneading the dough, I will use the water and I use to cook the vegetable. Though he gets the food in the office, but he doesn't eat the food of office. In the morning, we drink the water from the earthen pitcher. In winters, we drink from the RO. In winters, do you drink a normal water, or do you drink the normal water or a RO water? I will drink the normal water. That is from RO. We will have a lukewarm it. How long you are going to use the earthen pitcher? Now we are in the month of May. From how long you are going? From how long you have started using it? Last month, approximately from the starting of April, we have started using it, and we are going to use it till July and till the time rains are not going to start. We are going to use this earthen pitcher. Approximately for 4 months, you are going to use this earthen pitcher. Yes. I'm moving on to the concepts. I have some concepts with me. I'm going to show you one by one, and you have to tell me your opinion about those. How do you find those concepts? Basically, these are the features. These are the USPs. These are approximately 8 to 9 features with me. I'm going to explain you one by one. If you have any doubt, you just let me know. One is the thing you need it, but you don't enjoy the things. So on the scale of 1 to 7, you have to give the marks. 7 means the best, that is the highest marks. 1 means the lowest marks. The first feature is clean wash water electrolysis. The way you will get a different tap. You will have a different connection. The way you have the water which is going to come out, you can use that water for washing the fruits and vegetable. This is basically a sterilized water. With the tap which we are going to have, it is going to be movable. It is going to be fixed in the purifier. This tap would be movable or fixed. The second tap for the electrolysis water. The tap for the electrolysis, the outlet. The outlet for the electrolysis of water will be movable one, or would it be fixed one? This portion is movable. No, it's not movable. They can just move this much. On 90 degrees you can move, unlike you have a pipe, you can move the pipe here and there, but they have this feature, but they are getting the full pipe. They are discussing among themselves right now. My point is that currently they have this feature. The product which they are using has electrolysis water outlet, we have seen, but it's a pipe. So they can lift it up, they can move it around to whichever direction they want. That's why the concern is whether it is movable or fixed at one place. You want to have a movable. Right now, currently, I don't have any issue. They are fine with the current option, which is a pipe. It's not that it is on a fixed place. As per the convenience, they can move around. You can use it in the entire kitchen, so they can move around with it. And this is, we have to bring the bucket beneath it. If there is a fixed tap, they can move it around as per their convenience. This feature which you have, how do you find this feature? The electrolysis feature which you already have. It's a good feature, obviously. In this, what happened? The wastage of the water will be less in this feature. With the water will come of one water, a bottle only. The maybe you can wash your baby clothes also the way they have shown. He's saying because he has a sister who has two little babies. He's saying one thing is, one good thing about this, there is less wastage of water, because of this feature. Another thing is they can also wash baby clothes because it's a sterilized water. They can wash baby clothes in that water. So that's why it's more useful for them, this feature. So Hemant, right? Give me a minute. In terms of preference, how much marks you will give? 7 is highest. The feature, you have a pipe, they are giving a tap. I will give 7. Feature is good. Relevance wise, would you find it relevant? Yeah, it is relevant. Do you have a need? Yeah, 7 on 7. What do you feel? If it is the way you were telling me, you were buying a normal arrow. If the normal arrow is costing you 20,000 rupees, but with this feature, how much extra money you would be willing to pay? I'm not going to pay any extra charges. I will tell you why. You just tell me what company is extra putting it. Company is providing one thing, just with one bottle. They are just taking out a single pipe. So there is no role of the company that I want to understand from you. You will see there are certain things, but this, for this feature, according to you, if normal without this feature, if normal RO is coming at the cost of 20,000 rupees, how much you are willing to pay at max? 21,000 rupees. So they are saying that Additional cost will be 1000 to 1500 maximum. I have another benefit, which is measure field, where you will have a three option. You can choose any option, 250 ml, 500 ml or 1000 ml. You have a touch feature. In this, it is not that you will open the tap and the water will come. Whatever quantity you will select, that much amount of water is going to come. If the glass is of 250 ml, you will press 250 ml. This happens at a railway station in a commercial thing. But if we talk in terms of the residential thing, if this feature is going to get added, first of all, just tell me, how do you find this feature? This is a good feature. As I told you about the bottle, after the third, fourth fill, we have to remove. If you are going to use 750 also, it will be better. What he's saying that mostly in Indian household, you get bottles of 750 ml and 1000 ml. One should add 750 ml feature as well. Do you want to have a 250 ml or do you want to have a 500, 750 and 1000 ml? In glasses, 250 ml is also good. But then if you are going to provide all the four, 250, 750, 500 and 1000, it will be really great. So he is saying there should be four options, because you can press two times 250, or you can press one time 150, 250 and one time 500, you will have a 750. Bottle is going to be a 1 liter. Bottle is of half liter also, and water bottle is of 800 also. If there is a 1 liter bottle, if 1000 ml water is going to come, when the water is going to come, maybe it is going to get so much of full, then the water is going to get spilled. That's why I'm asking for 750. So he's saying not every time I would like to fill my bottle completely 1000 ml. So that's why he's looking for 750 ml. Feature wise, how much would you say? How much marks you will give in terms of preference? 7 on 7. Do you think relevance is there? Yeah, relevance is there. On relevance, how much marks? 7 on 7. Additional amount you will be willing to pay. If the basic purifier is coming at the cost of 20,000 rupees, how much extra money you are willing to pay? Approximately 2000 or 2500 rupees I'm willing to pay extra, because he's saying it is a touch feature, it has a touch function and a measure field. He's ready to pay 2000 2500 rupees extra for it. This feature is similar to the earlier one, but it has a customized fill. The way you go to the bank ATM, they will ask you every time you can take out 10,000 rupees. You can set the limit. Similarly, it is this. I understood. If you are using a different utensil, then it's a different thing. But if you're using a one utensil, it is best, because then you can fix it up every time I need a 500 ml or a 600 ml. How do you find this is a how do you find this feature? You are going to press the button for 1 second, and it is going to ask you how much uh, ml you need. It is a customized button, 3 second, and water comes out and stop. Water, press the button for 3 second. For example, if I will place the bottle and if I'm going to press the button for 3 second, how much you just set the amount of water when you need it, customize, just put the button for 3 seconds, the water is going to come, whatever water is going to come, and you are going to click on that, then you will have a limit of it. Are you able to understand now? In the next time, every time whenever you are going to press the button, the same amount of water is going to come. And if we need more water, then I have to set the feature again. On the preference, I will give 2. In terms of relevance also, I will give 1 mark. I don't like the feature. He find the little hassle to customize. He find this as a hassle to customize it. Would you like to pay anything extra for it? When I don't need a feature, why I'm going to pay extra for it? We have a different type of utensils at home. That's why customize won't work here. We have a 10 type of people. There are different type of people as well. The people won't be able to understand. Uh, so this is USP 5 Wi-Fi smart function. On the app, you will have everything, how much water consumption is having throughout the day. The, when you need to change the filter, you will come to know there is a time to change the filter. You will have a call center support. All the things will come on the app, how much TDS is there. You are able to see. Today you are not able to understand it is a time to change the filter, but this you all these features will be available on the app. How do you find this feature? This is a good feature. Preference wise, how much marks you would like to give out of 7? The educated person can only use, the person who is using a smartphone. The people are using more apps these days. People are using Facebook also these days. The people who are uneducated, they're also using. In terms of preference, do you think, do you like this feature? Don't think about positive or negative, but you like this feature. This feature should be there. You should be aware yourself. First of all, you will come to know uh, when is the time to change the filter. For example, the technician is going to come at your home and he will ask you to change the filter. You are not aware whether he's telling you the truth or not. So in terms of preference, how much marks out of 7? 6. Why not 7? Why you don't like this USP? The people who are more educated, they can use. Do you think this is relevant or not? Why you have given 6 marks? Why you have cut 1 marks? I have cut 1 marks. If this feature is going to get add, company is definitely going to charge extra. If according to me, I like something, then I'm not going to say you like the feature Hemant or not, then 7 on 7. Relevance, do you need to have this feature? Yeah, there is a need to have this feature. How much marks? 7 on 7. Additional cost, what do you think? If normal basic RO, which is coming at the cost of 20,000 rupees, and if the RO is going to come with this feature, how much extra you are willing to pay? With the app, you are going to pay 2,000 extra. You have to be little louder. How much money you are willing to pay? Auntie is saying she is willing to pay 4 to 5,000 rupees. It is going to cost approximately 24-25,000. What I'm asking about the USP, I'm asking for some purpose. I understood. It's not that the RO is going to come at the cost of 40-50,000 rupees, but according to you, whatever company is thinking, whether you like the feature or not, company is trying to figure it out. That it's not that I'm meeting you, that's why you have to tell me up and down water outlet. Up and down water outlet means the water outlet you can up and down. If you have to fill 1 liter bottle, you can flip it up, and if you have to fill the water in the cup, you can flip it down. Whatever spillage is there, If you are filling a small things, there is a platform. You can put it on a platform. It's not that the water will come out from the top. If there is a 1 liter bottle, you need to have a more distance. You can flip it up. The option which they have given 500 to 50 ml, that is a separate feature. This is about the flip up or flip down, whatever water is coming. For example, if you need a water in a cup, whatever water is coming from the top, it is going to spill it out. Then you can put the flip down. If water 1 liter is there, you can pull it up. It's a adjustment. It is basically a height adjustment. The way the mobs are coming, the height adjustment mobs are coming, the same way you can adjust the height of this. In terms of preference, how much marks out of 7? 3 marks. Auntie is saying 3 marks. In terms of relevance, do you need this feature? Yeah, I don't think there is a relevance. For me, there is a relevance, but my mother is saying no. For me, I need to have a, I need to have this thing. As you told me, it is it is a spill feature. Understand when the how the wastage is going to happen. You told me the water is not going to spill out. I'm talking about that kind of wastage. The water is not going to spill out. If I will give you an example of a bottle, when I'm going to fill the bottle, if the bottle is going to be bigger, I have to hold it. I'm going to pull it little bit up so my water bottle can be filled easily. That was my point. This is a good feature. You can just put 1 liter bottle. You can adjust the height to 1 liter only. If you are using a cup, it is going to come down. It is not that 2 liter bottle can be placed in this. It has been designed accordingly. You can pull up or pull down. 1 liter they have not mentioned. It's a normal thing, I'm telling you. I understood, but if it's a 2 liter in a normal household, maximum people are using 2 liter. 3 liter bottle is doesn't come. If it is a 2 liter, then preference is also 7, then relevance is also 7. If it is 1 liter, then preference is not there. He is saying if the bottle size is 2 liter and he can move up and down till 2 liter, the level of the cup, then the preference and relevance increases to maximum. Because in general household in India, we have 2 liter water bottle as well. Height adjustment should be till 2 liter. In Indian household, we have a 2 liter bottle, water bottle. Generally, what happen? Maximum the 2 liter cold drink water comes. People use that water bottle. Most household during summer times, the one, the family pack, party pack bottle which you get for cold drinks, people refill it or refill water in it and they keep it in a refrigerator. The thumbs up or the Pepsi bottle, the party pack bottle, which you get of 2 liters, people use it and they store the water to cool the water and they keep it in the refrigerator. But it is going to go till 1 liter. You have to tell me, Auntie told preference 3. If the preference is 3, then relevance is also 3. How would extra would you pay? I don't think we need to pay. If this feature will come, then I can pay 1,500 to 2,000. But Auntie is saying there is no need of paying. hybrid hot warm function. You get all the three water. You will get a ambient water which you are getting on the temperature. Then you will have a lukewarm water at a 45-degree and a hot water at a 80-degree. If you are getting all the three water, you can get. In this there is no cold feature. You have a hot, warm and ambient, the normal. In this you don't have any cold feature. It is relevant in terms of preference. How do you find the feature? Feature is fine, preference is 6. If the cold is going to be there, then I will give 7 to it. If you would have added a cold water feature, then it would be 7. In terms of relevance, auntie, do you think it is useful? Uh, It is useful because if it is going to give a warm water, it will be beneficial. Relevance is there. For relevance, it's 6. Additional cost. One more thing, in 45-degree, it is enough because it is a drinkable water. We are looking at the drinking perception. People make a tea also. For a green tea, you can use 80-degree. You can just put a water 80-degree and you can just put a sachet. If some guest is coming, the point is that you can use it for a different purposes. I understood, but as per relevance, if I'm going to tell you, if 80-degree is not going to be there, then also I will give a 6 marks. But it, so according to me, additional cost, according to you, what will be the additional cost for this feature? I will pay 5K, 5,000. If we are going to add cold water, then I will give 7,000, more than 7,000, approximately 7,000 you have written for cold and hot. You can say 9 to 10,000 for a cold water. Then you don't need a refrigerator. That's what he's saying. He's saying you can, you, it is going to replace the refrigerator. You don't need a fridge. You just tell me one thing. What do you think? Would you be using it? Because electric consumption is also going to be more. So the lady is saying the water or the electricity bill will be more. It's a feature. What do you think? Auntie, you have to be very open. I want to have a lukewarm water, but the cold water is not there, then it's fine. In 5,000 rupees, you can give a hot water, but cold water, I don't think I need in the cost of 9 to 10,000 rupees. Then we are talking about a mineral water, mineral filter. The RO which is coming, they are claiming they have a copper infusion, but it has magnesium, calcium, as well as copper. All the minerals are going to be there. If this filter is going to come, the way you have the mineral booster, this filter is going to come in RO, then how do you feel? It is going to be a 6 filter. It is going to be in a 5 filter only. Do you want to have a mineral filter or not? Yeah, definitely it should come. How much marks? 7 on 7 in terms of relevance. Do you need it? Yeah, 7. How much extra money on preference? Also 7. Approximately 4 to 5,000 rupees. 4 to 5,000 rupees extra I can pay for mineral filter. In that, you are getting more minerals, but you have to get it every year replace. It's a filter. The way you are getting a normal filter replaced, this would be replaced every year. The mineral filter is going to get replaced every year. I'm asking about the mineral filter. The moderator is asking the clients. It is going to replace every year. It is not a one-time thing. It's a yearly thing, right? After every 6 months, you have to get the replacement done of a mineral filter. Auntie saying service is going to be expensive. After how many months do you get the service done? They get the service done after every 4 months, but they don't get the replacement of the filter. How often do you think the filter should be changed? After 6 months, after 1 year, after 1.5 year? According to me, the filter should get changed after 2.5 years. In this LG also, we got it changed after 2.5 years. The candle we usually get changed. So 2 years, the filter should get changed. Additional cost, how much additional cost? If you're getting it changed after 2 years, then 3 to 4 thousand rupees. They changed it after 2 years. It may be 1 year, but they actually got it done in 2 years. They replaced it after 2 years. They bought the RO machine in 2017 September, and they replaced it in 2020 after 2 years. They have the AMC. They get the service done. They doesn't get the replacement of the filter. There are two options. One is expensive AMC. One is cheaper AMC. One AMC is of 2,900, where the service technician will come and service the system, cleans the system, does not replace anything. It will change. He will change the candle. The other one, you're saying after 2 years you got it changed, the inside filters. The next one is 75% recovery rate RO filter. Do you know what is the recovery rate? The whatever total water goes in a RO, how much water it is getting wastage, how many percentage of water is drinkable, whatever RO is coming, 30% is the recovery rate. 10% water, if the 10% water is going, 3 liter is going to go in the tank and 7 liters are going to get waste is come out of the pipe. But in this, the new product which is going to come in the market, the recovery rate of that product will be 7.5 liter. It is going to be purified, and 2.5 liter is uh, wasted. For both relevance and preference, 7 7, because wastage will be less. You have to speak louder. The wastage is going to be less. Our electricity is going to get saved. The water is also going to get saved. Save water, save life. So on a personal level also, you will have a benefit. It is going to save electricity on global level also. It is going to be beneficial for you. If you are paying 3 to 4K, I can pay extra for it. I have some concepts with me, and I'm going to show you the concepts, and I'm going to talk about those concepts. The model which you have seen, if I'm going to bring a compact size water purifier, this is the front. It is going to be like this. This is a dummy. This is the front, and other one is going to be this. This is a compact size. First of all, which one do you like out of these two? Which size do you think you will get attracted to? Obviously this one. Auntie is saying the smaller one. You have to be little louder, auntie. It is going to consume more space. In width wise, it is more bigger, but it is sleek. This is bit bulky. The width is less. According to you, which one do you like? They are finding this one is better, which is long in length, and they feel this is sleeker in that way in terms of width. This is broad. They are not finding this one interesting. This one attractive as comparatively to that one. Basically, you want to have a less width. Breadth is breadth should be normal. If breadth is more also, because it is going to come little outward. If you are going to put it wall mounted, it is going to come little bit outer side, but it is little broader. If it is going to come little bit outward also, it is fine. It is occupying less space on the wall. That's why it is fine. They are finding better. How do you find this concept, which is talking about a compact RO purifier? Preference wise, how much marks? I will give 7. Relevance wise, also 7. Additional cost, how much additional cost would you like to give? According to you, if we are going to make it like this, right now also we have same kind of a purifier. There is hardly any difference in this. The filter is going to be placed, the filter is going to get placed this way. That what he is discussing with his mother. According to you, science, how much extra you are willing to pay? 2 to 3,000. Okay. Another you compact is concept is hands-free water purifier. The water purifier, which is you have currently, it is going to wall mounted. The way you were taking the water, you were taking the water the same way you were taking the water, but it is going to be hands free. You can put it on, below the sink, you can put it on a counter, you can put it on the counter, as well as it can be wall mounted, but the tap is going to different. There will be one more tap where you will get a water. According to you, this is not relevant. If they are going to give a tap, we don't want to take a water from the tap. The way you have seen the UV tap, it is going to give that kind of a tap. It's a mobile tap also. In our washroom also we have those kind of a taps, but this tap, if, which is there in the Indian household, if we take a direct water from there, it doesn't look good. If it is a fixed tap, it is gives a premium look. So he's saying we generally in Indian culture we don't like to take a tap water in drinking. This doesn't look good in that way. It would look more premium if we have a tap along with the machine, the RO. So that's more premium to the Indians, which is kind of true psychologically. So what do you think, preference wise, how much marks you will give? 3. Relevance. 3. Extra cost. Auntie saying we won't pay any extra cost. When we don't need, how, why should we pay extra cost? We don't want to keep it in the sink because we have a uncleaned utensil also. She is also saying we keep use dishes in our sink, so we don't want to mix it with the purified water. So that's another negative to this. Concept 2, hands free with purifier. There is a one touch outlet, the one I was talking to you. In this you don't have to hold it, you will have a platform the way you have the platform, and you have to touch it. You have a touch feature with that. you are going to touch it, the water will come, and the moment you will touch it, the water will go. Example, there is a measured. The moment I will touch it, the water will come. I want to understand from you in this. You have not specified it is going to be customized or measured. It totally depends upon you. And it is a simple touch feature can be there. Now you have to pull the lever, but you can have a touch feature. You can have a water, and when you will do the touch, it is going to close. This is relevant. And what do you think about the touch one? The customized is better or a measured one better? The measured one is better. Customized thing I don't like. How much marks? 4. I will give 6 marks in terms of preference, relevance wise. 6. Earlier he was saying 4, now he's saying 6. 6 to both. Additional cost 2000. Over here, concept 3. Now you are filling the ball. Currently you are filling the water with a different vessel or a pots. But in this, what is going to happen? You will have a specified space in which the bottle is already going to be there. There is a detached bottle. There will be a 2 liter storage capacity which is inside, and there is a 1 liter bottle in which you can put the lid, and it is detachable. You can fill it and you can pour it. You don't have to use any other utensil for it. It is coming from the company. The company is going to make a space. So you will not have any kind of a issue. What do you think about this concept? She is saying the bottle should be of steel, not of plastic. The external bottle is of steel. The glass is going to be breakable. In the refrigerator also, the water bottle gets broken. How do you find this concept? The concept is really good in terms of relevance. 6 out of 7. It is a mug of 1 liter. It is going to be wall mounted. The system is going to be wall mounted also, and you can put it on a platform. The on a counter also you can keep it, but they are going to make a separate platform. It is going to be a wall mounted. If it is going to be wall mounted, we are going to put the mug, it is going to be there, then it is fine. Do you think there is a relevance? 6 out of 7. I will give 6 marks in terms of relevance. How much additional cost you will pay if 20,000 you are paying for a normal one? It is having a platform also, and as they're giving a bottle also, they're giving one bottle outside, one bottle is a tank basically inside, that is not detachable. There is a 8 liter tank in the, the tank is inside, which is 2 liter. How much marks? Marks I have already given. I will give money 1500 to 2000 rupees for it. 1500 to 2000 rupees is the extra additional amount. This is the last concept. Water purifier, RO water purifying, plus UV LED water tank. The water which is coming in the tank, it is going to sterilize with the UV LED. What it is doing, it is also going to sterilize the tap. In a tap also there is a bacteria, the entire water comes from the tap. It is going to also sterilize the tap. It is a 3-step process. So it's not just the tank water which is getting sterilized, it is the tap water which is coming out of the RO from the tap, that is also getting sterilized. How do you find this concept? I will give 6 in terms of relevance, 6 in terms of preference, 6. Why not 7? I don't think I need it much when the bacteria is going to get over, and if the bacteria is going to get over from the tank, and if you're taking out, it is going to come in the tap is outside and it is open also. In tap, bacteria always get developed. So do you think there is a need for this? You have already purchased a UV tank. So normal RO used to come where there was no UV. I will give 7 to it. Additional cost 2000. I will add a concept which is coming in my mind. Speak louder. The way you told me about a measurement point, 250 or 500 ml. You also told me about a customized thing, but you can add one more thing. If it is going to be censored, the moment we are going to press it, it the moment we will press the tap, it is going to sense this much water has come and it is going to shut down. How much add-on fee money you are going to give for a sensor? 5,000 bucks. So he's saying for the measured and customized fill, there should be a third option rather than the measured and the customized. It should be a sensor based. The moment the bottle get fills, it should end. It should end on its own, and he's ready to pay 5k extra to it for the sensor. How much extra you will pay for the sensor? He's willing to pay 5k extra for the sensors because then he's tension free whether it is going to spill or whether he's touching the right button or not. Now you have a three options. You have a three options. You are going to get a hot water. And this X means it's not there. O means it is present. If you would see, the recovery rate of this one is 60%, this one is 25, and this one is 60%. Are you able to understand? More water is going to get purified and you will have GPD means gallons per day. The more number of GPD is there, the more number of tank is going to get full. The more the floret, the more the GPD, the better the floret. The main filter which is there, the UV, RO, mineral. In there, RO, UV, and CU. Mineral means all the minerals. In this RO, UV, mineral. Now it has a twin wash feature. Wi-Fi feature is there in this one, not in that one. Measure with fill feature is there in the C. Output TDS is not there in other two, but it is there in this. How much TDS of water is? Are you able to understand? Yes. Then water tank hot water, it is not there, and it has a 0.8 liter. It has 8 liter hot water tank. Total hot water tank capacity is 5 liter. The, now you have to tell me overall after going to all these three concepts, which one is better? C seems to be better, but the negative point of C is the minimum tank is of 8 liter in this. He is saying that tank should be of 8 liters at least. 5 liter tank is not worthy. You think for a family you are of 4-5 liter is good. In winters it is good, but in summers it is not good because we have more consumption of water. We drink more water and we have to fill again and again. In summer more consumption is what water is there. 4 liters water do you use in one go? 1 liter will be a hot water. 4 liter water do you use in one usage? Yeah. For example, it's not necessary. We are just 4 people. Sometimes guests also come. At that time, it is going to fill. We are not going to wait for getting a filling done. If you just see the GPD also, GPD is also high. But if it is going to be 6 liter also, then also it is enough. The requirement is 6 liter. The if 5 liter is for ambient water, the summer the consumption is more. The one would like to have a 5 liter capacity. If at times guest is going to come, so he can serve the water. 1 liter is good for hot water, so that is required. So he needs 5 liter for the ambient and 1 liter get cut for the hot water. So at least 6 liters should be the total capacity. 5 liter, if in a 5 liter, 1 liter is going to cut for the hot water. So 6 liter will be the total capacity. The 2-in-1 wash electrolysis feature should be there. The 2-in-1 feature should also be there, which is not there. The 2-in-1 wash feature, which is electrolysis. This one C doesn't have. It should be there in C. But he's saying in C concept it should have. It's a cost. And the system of this one is touch. It's not a lever. Do you like the concept C? Yeah, I like the concept C. How much money you are willing to pay for C? Keeping all the things in your mind. There's a hot water feature. There is 45 and 80. There is a 5 liter tank. 171 touch feature is there. I'm willing to pay 30 to 35K. The price is of 32,000 rupees. It's okay. Yeah. I have showed you the second page. So he was saying 32, 35K. He was okay. 32K is fine with it. Now I have which one he has opted. He has opted C concept. The cost he said spontaneously on its own 30 to 35K. This is 32, so he's okay with it. And also I'm ready to pay 35K if it would have cold water facility also. He's willing to pay 35K if it has a cold water feature as well. Now this one is normal water filter. This one is normal RO, which will have which doesn't have warm water. Hot, hot water is not there, but out of these, which one you like? I like concept S. How much will be the cost of S? It should be of 25,000.  25,000. 25,000 is 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 28 is too high. 20, he's saying he can manage till 26. 28 is too high. 28 is on a higher side. We are almost done. Just one more thing. Give me 2 minutes. I have here this concept. Have a look at the concept and just tell me which one do you find better. Which concept is better, touch or liver? Advantage, disadvantage, you can read out by yourself. Touch is better, I think. Why touch is better? Because it is classified in liver. People will get confused. Which one is hot water? Which one is for a cold water? It is blue and red also. In today's time, people want to have a touch what he likes. The Have a look at the disadvantage. If there is no light, you are not able to release the water. Obviously, you will not have a water for drinking also. How much is the power cut in your vicinity? Do you have a power cut? We don't have a power cut issue. There is no problem with the electricity. Once in a blue moon, it will go. Do you have an inverter? Yeah, we have an inverter. You can give a connection of the inverter. But in this, if they can make it a chargeable battery in a RO, you just tell me one thing. If you are going to put a 2000 mAh battery, also maximum, we can have a backup of drinking water. I got your point, but the point is just for the release of water, you won't have a battery because the entire work is going to work on our electricity purification. Then in that case, lever is fine. But if I say you can get your installation done for your inverter, with the inverter you can have the installation done, then there will be no problem of the electricity. It is going to consume more power. How much things you are going to run on the inverter? The person will going to run the fan. The person is, it is water you can filter anytime to release the water. Why to put the filter on an inverter? For me, liver is fine. So he's saying liver is better because if this is the system, he won't be able to drain out the water for drinking purpose. In case there is a power cut, I told him you can put it on an inverter connection, right? So he's saying if the system which got all this elect function, if put on inverter, it will drain out lot of energy, lot of power from inverter. He want liver, although he's sounding it good, but after looking at the disadvantage, he told me about that. He stored jar for 4 months, only from April to July till monsoon comes. The earthen pitcher, the jar. There is no power cut, but I don't want to take a risk. I have told you one point currently with this RO. In the winter's time, in the night, we switch off. We are not going to switch off in the winters also because of the power cut. We will not have a water to save our power consumption, the energy. We switch off in the winters. Also, he's saying in winters he generally switches it off in the night time, the RO. So the tank is full, and then there is no requirement of the energy power. He generally switches it off. But in this case, he cannot even not drain out the purified water. He cannot switch off. It has to be switched on every time in order to drain out the water for drinking purpose. Still, he would need energy. So that's why it's a practical liver thing is more practical aspect for him rather than touch. These are for the household which they have generators or inverters installed for all connections, or where there is electricity cut is not that high. Can't we get two options, liver as well as touch? We need everything, but we don't get, right? They are fine with the depth. They didn't like that one. Everything is perfect. This shape is size. They are fine with it because this would be uh, taking less players on the wall. So they are fine with it. Even the depth, even the depth. If in case they want to make a new water purifier, you find it better, or they can reduce the width a bit and increase the height because you didn't like that one. That means you don't want broad. There, it is fine or it is perfect. If it height is going to get increased, then it is going to take more space on the wall. So he's saying if it is comes out like this, it is fine because of the width of this thing. If it comes out, this is the width. They don't want height. They don't want. They are okay with this because height would also require more space. If there is an option, it is. He's saying if this can be reduced with the same specification of breadth and the height, you can do that. In this, the filters which are going to be there, it is going to be there inside. All the filters will be inside, and sediment filter is going to be outside. Sediment filter will be outside always. It is not going to go inside because sediment filter you replace again and again. Any more questions you have? So how do you find the color and design? The color and design is good. Does it look premium? Yeah. Why you have purchased black? The scratches are not going to be visible. The scratches are not going to be visible. If there is anything that doesn't comes on the black, the surface, it won't be visible. So it got a marble finish. The black, it easy to clean. It easily get cleaned, and it got a shine, marble finish kind of a shine is there. In the beginning, it was having a more shine. What One of the major reason, it looks very premium and aesthetically good apart from the features. Aesthetically, one has to take it very appealing. What about the floral pattern? Do you like it or should it be simple? The pattern should be there. The floral pattern should be there. It adds to the premium value basically. So this is the old fridge door, but these days people get the refrigerator with the pattern as well. So they think it's more premium aesthetically, it looks good. So this is from one is from the overhead tank, which has a 24 by 7 water supply because everything goes directly over there. This is from the government. This is the one which they get fresh water, completely fresh water, which they get it from a supply. But this can be used only 2 to 3 hours in the daytime, 1 hour in the morning, and 1.5 hour in the evening. That is the time when they get a water supply from the municipality, from the MCD. Right now, there is no water. What time it is? 6:30 to 7:30 in the morning. And 6:30 to 7:30 in the morning and 6:30 to 7:30 in the evening, they will have a water supply. They just switched on the motor. This tap don't have a tank. This is directly from the supply. This is a geyser one. This is also from a overhead a head tank, but this is attached to geyser. Geyser for a hot water to wash off the utensils and everything. Where is the geyser? It's in a bathroom. It got an internal connection to the geyser. Right now it is not hot because they have not switched on the geyser. It is used in winters only. You switch on the geyser and then they get the hot water. Generally, you will find this kind of a connection in all household. They don't have a separate supply for a groundwater. They have a municipality water and the ground and the municipal water that goes indirectly to the one tank. It can be mixed. The upper tank has two inlets and they have one outlet for this or for the bathrooms and all. Okay, thank you. We are done. It's okay. We have additional question. So if it is not electrolysis water, it's just that one time filtration, how much you are ready to pay? I think for that you have said maybe 1,000 to 1,500 rupees. I will pay 2,000 rupees for it. No, just understand how much money you are willing to pay extra. In 20,000, you are getting just a electrolysis water feature. With the electrolysis feature, you said you will pay 2,000 extra. Feature will remain the same. You can clean the vegetable and the fruits, but it won't be a electrolysis water. It's a one-time filter water, right? Then the difference is there in the water, the electrolysis water is more sterilized. For a normal one, I will pay 1,000 to 1,500 rupees, and for electrolysis, 2,000 rupees. So thank you. We are done. Thank you so much. We are done with the interview. I'm leaving the meeting.